We are back. Hey, my first guest is happily married to the man who rescued her from a life of emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. Writing a book about her life experiences has been a passion of hers in order to reach out to the other children who have suffered from child abuse. Please welcome writer, poet, and author of Don't Cry, Daddy's Here, the one and only Miss Brinda Carey. Brinda, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm just honored to be here tonight.
It is certainly a pleasure, and we are excited to have you on the show. And you know, wow, I love the way on your website it describes this book as being so passionate and not a feel-good moment book. You know, it is a real-life story. It is your story. And ultimately, it's a story of your survival. And I am just so proud and of your courage to be able to write this book.
Well, I appreciate it. There are so many women out there still struggling with the bonds still on them from their sexual abuser, and they don't have a voice. They're still silent, and it's important that they know they're not alone. And I'm just at a point in my life and where I can be transparent and say, hey, this happened to me, and you can be okay, you can be happy. And that's what we all want, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, this is author Brinda Carey, and this book deals with abuse in all forms, but notwithstanding child abuse. And if you have any questions, all you got to do is dial the number 917-932-1078, and you can speak with Ms. Brinda Carey or ask a question or make a comment. I see a couple lines already open, and I see that people have pushed one. I will be coming to you in a moment. I hope that you have something to say. Otherwise, why did you push number one? But I'm sure that's what it was. So, Linda, where do we start? Wow, you know, now this is not your first attempt at writing, as I read over a little bit of your bio. You've written other short stories and poems, having written in fiction and nonfiction alike.
That's true.
Is it easier to write fiction than nonfiction subject matters for you?
Well, you know, Clark, if you're writing nonfiction and you're gathering facts to write in a informative, creative way, that's easier than fiction writing for me. However, this story, it's not a typical nonfiction article. It is full of raw emotion, and it's very difficult to work through some of those feelings again as I relive those experiences to write it. But it was worth it. It's really been a cathartic thing for me, and it's been amazing to see it touch the lives of other people out there. Really amazing.
Just out of curiosity, how long did it take you to complete the book, the writing portion of it?
It took me 3.5 years.
Wow.
And
wow.
You know, I had journal notes from when I was in therapy and journaling that I just did for my own personal healing. And when it came time to write this book, some of that was there, you know, there in the moment when I was feeling it, already written on the paper. So I did have that, but to put the book together, I'd have to put it down, you know, wait a month or so, pick it back up. So it was kind of drawn out ordeal, but something that that I had a passionate desire to do.